Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Long Dark. So, the situation we're in right now is actually a pretty great start for how it could go. We might be in the Hush River Valley, which is a place pretty lacking on settlements and places to really get, like, means of bettering your... basically, like, clothes and stuff that'll better equip you for the cold. Not going to find that here. But what we do have right now is we found an ice cavern that does have, like, a bedroll in it, and a campfire that's kind of like an existing object in the world. So you can see from here, I'll actually take the charcoal, because I'm going to use that in just a moment. I got a little bit of food back, so we should be good. What I'm going to do is try to map out the area around this entrance, and maybe around the other entrance of the cave that we found last episode. Because if this is kind of like a tunnel system and takes you around a lot of places of the map, we can use this for a lot of good navigation. Where is the charcoal? I just had it. I know you use it for... There we go. Okay, a survey local area. See, that's going to take a lot of our temperature off. So, looks like we're kind of smack in the middle here. Now, I'm going to do is just go right back into the ice cave and go to the other end of all these, like, networks of them. And do the same thing there. And that should give me an idea of where we're exactly kind of... what we have access to. We've been able to see that it's staying very cold out, and even just with the bit... Oh, yeah, we're also hungry. I'll have to... Right, campfire's dead. We do have the rabbit here. Maybe I'll just have a little bit more of the cattail stalk, and... let me put some of the water away. Where's that backpack? Somewhere back... there it is. Yeah, we'll put a liter away, just that way we have a bit on us. And that's the backpack basically full on weight now. Okay, so it's almost like a little bit of an S. That's why I had a little bit of trouble navigating. But yeah, we'll get through to the other end of this, survey the area there, and get an idea of just how much distance there are between these 2 points. Okay, it is going to be a little hard getting through because, I mean, the flare definitely made seeing the way a lot easier. And yeah, this is where the body is. Just right over there. We got the improvised hatchet. I'll let you rest there. And just keep working through. Is this actually a dead... No, this does keep going. So you know what? I didn't take this route. So let's see if we can find anything different along here. This might even take us to an entirely different exit. Or it just dead... Oh, no, it doesn't dead end. Okay, it does keep going. Okay, we got a few more branches. We might as well take... or sticks. We might as well take for more firewood. Okay. And it looks like this might stop here, or does it keep going? Again, it's hard to tell without a proper light, and I want to save the matches because I don't really have any others than what I've got right now. Oh, okay, so these two do meet up, so you will kind of loop around yourself a bit. Is there anything up here? Sometimes there might be little things tucked away on these little, like, platforms, but doesn't look like it. At least not this one. Okay. A few more rocks. Unless we find an area with some rabbits, though, where you don't want to take too many with us. I mean, no, I already have 11, so that's quite a few more than I actually need. It sounds like there might be a storm out right now, so I don't know if I'll actually be able to survey the area or not. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, so here's the other exit. Okay, we're going to get right inside, because that's completely frozen again. So let me take a look and see how these kind of reflect on the map. You know what?
Too cold to think.
If I remember right, wait, this looks like it's more north. So yeah, this is the upper one. I'm trying to remember, when I was playing on, like, the Dark Walker, that Halloween event, I think you came in from the southern part of this map. Yeah, you start way up north, so I think it would be down to the south we'd have to try going. And that's actually this one here. Okay, that's interesting to know, but the cave does take you a good distance through. I do feel a little better just getting a little bit of the world marked up, so I know kind of where a general area to these places are. Now we just gotta work our way back. And it's gonna be pretty harsh trying to navigate and just get a little bit of distance and resources from the world, though, because we don't have the best gear to stay warm against what's out there. Like, although we have the ski jacket and everything on, it's still pretty sharp, and that wind will rip through us pretty quick. But at least we have some more options than, like, Ash Canyon with just plunked in the middle, no idea what's around us aside from some wolves, so we'll see what we can kind of do with this opportunity. I do have the bit of rabbit meat. Okay, I can't tell if this is a dead end or... I think this is another cave exit. Yeah, this is a... Unless I came back into the exact same place I was just at, which might actually be possible because I'm not very good at... No, this is a whole different area. Okay. So, I'll have to figure out how I found this one. So I don't think I can mark up in here. Yeah, I can't map indoors, so that does suck a bit. But I really gotta figure out how I came to this one, then. So there are multiple exits from this series of caves. More than just the two I found. I don't even know how I really, like, came to this one. No, okay, here we go. I'm starting to see a little bit more, I guess, with, like, more daylight coming out. So this was somehow branched off of the path that had, like, the, those two platforms. Oh, is this... Okay, so to the right is where I can get to that exit after I find our frozen buddy. Well, I really shouldn't say buddy, because it's not really like a person anymore. The frozen body. Try to remember that. I've got enough sticks, I can probably toss enough in to use just those on their own to cook the rabbit meat up, and then I need those to stay with some food in us. That'll also let us warm up, and then maybe I'll do a little bit of exploration outside of this cave's mouth. I'm trying to remember... God, my memory is so bad for, like... No, no, it should be straight this way. I didn't have to turn. That's right, here we are. Okay, so there's the fire. Let's get out all the sticks. Bedroll. Okay, there it is. 55. No. Okay, it looks like that might be... we'll try. Come on, fire. I know, because of how dark the game is, there's going to be times where it's going to be very hard to see anything in the video. I do apologize about that. I don't think there's too much I might be able to do to, like, correct that.
That did it.
Now, let's bring that down to 20 should be good. And let's just put you there. You can sit aside. Cook both of those. Okay, and not really that much, but every little bit helps. Let's put the prepared rose hips in. Not really anything else I want to put in at the moment. I don't need that many stones, but I might be using some soon. Now let's just have that as is. That didn't really do much for us. Okay, let me just see about preparing the other thing of rose hips. Oh, I should have had more water going. That's one thing. As long as I have a fire going, I might as well get water being made too, because then I don't have to do it later. That is coming along pretty well. And then I'm trying to remember what you can do with the rose hips. I think they're used for rose hip tea. And that... Yeah, they can be boiled for a tea, but I'm trying to remember what the tea does. I can't remember if it cured... What does it treat again? I can't remember. Let me see if it tells me just looking at the rose hip itself. Manage pain, that's right. It was, if you didn't have painkillers, you could use it for that. And nothing else to really get rid of. I do... I'm trying to think of what would be better in, like, fighting off the wolf. Knife or hatchet? Maybe the hatchet more. Okay, let's have the rabbit. It's not going to fill us up a lot, but again, it's just a little bit, and that helps. And then we'll cook more water there. And you know what? Let me leave that book in the bag here, because I don't need that with us, and that way I don't accidentally toss in a fire to try to get things going. I'm even just going to head out and take a quick look and see. It does seem like it's a bit quieter now. Maybe the wind's died down. If we're lucky, maybe there'll actually be some rabbits just right outside. I can knock one or two out, take them in here, and go through a little bit of processing right by the fire. Yeah, so far, we're not doing too bad. There were still some mistakes that I did make last episode, like bringing myself out when I had the rabbit meat on with the wolf out there. Trying to run up that hill was definitely not smart. I should have tried to be a little bit more back before trying to run right up it, because that wolf was very close call with it. There's some more lichen. Okay, so there is a wolf right up there. And I'm not going to go see him. Just going to go for a bit of a walk. Right, I say I should be more careful, but I do dumb stuff like that. It's actually not too cold right now. So I don't know if there'd be anything up there, or... It looked like there was like a tree bridge that I don't know if I could use as a way out of that area or not. I do want to be a bit careful here. Just because I can't see quite over the lip yet. Okay, no, this is pretty empty. It looks like another just stone arch. Well, we can get some reishi mushrooms. Might as well snag what we can. And we won't go too much further, although maybe I should use this time since it isn't that cold out to do the exploring. Oh, looks like maybe another body? Or is that just like a rock? I can't exactly... Oh no, I think that's just like the fallen tree branch or something here. Let me get up here and see. Yeah, okay, no, it's just how this tree's been broken. Yeah, since it's not too bad weather-wise right now, I'll use this opportunity to just get a little bit of hiking around and figure out what else is in the area. Nothing will get filled up on the map unless you survey, but that takes time and will drain your temperature, depending on how cold it is out. Okay, does this... I don't know if this dead ends, because it looks like there's actually... Yeah, there's a gap between the rocks, so you can go further. Okay, I'd have to break this down to get through here. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not going to do that, though. So at least I know it kind of comes to an end here, but I could, once I've got more heat or temperature to me, I can come back, try to break through that, and go further in. And if we're out of the wind, we actually do have a pretty... Yeah, we're not losing temperature too badly there, so that's good. Might be the best weather we'll have for quite a while. The long dark, it off... I guess the more difficult it is, the colder it keeps, so... Moments like this where you actually have some warmth and it's not brutally cold are going to be very rare. If we can find more gear, it'll definitely help mitigate that too. But I'm not expecting to find anything else gear-wise in this region. I might get stupidly lucky and find another corpse or something, but there's not going to be buildings to go through or shelters or stuff like that.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Yeah, we're going to work our way back there. Just might as well try to grab a few sticks if we can find them on the way. Okay, I think that was just a tree creak, not a growl. I really want to be careful about that because I don't have any flares anymore. So I basically have to fight the wolves if they do come after me or run. And I don't need that much for firewood, so I can leave this for now, although it's good to know there's a cedar limb close by. See, that tree branch across, I don't know if that's... if I get up there, I might be able to cross that and find something else up there. But I think it'll be some time before I try that. And at least let myself warm up and then see if we'll approach or not. But for now, we'll get back into Home Sweet Home and just rest up. And is this just a regular branch, or is this actually like a cedar limb or something? You know what, let me break that down. Okay, the fire's out. Oh, these boiled right away. Shoot, I should have stayed for them. That's another dumb mistake that I could have avoided pretty easily if I just stayed here. Okay, but let's see. The reishi mushrooms. You know what? I'm not doing too bad right now. So maybe what I'll do is I'll actually see about using that book. Yeah, let me take this and just see about researching it for its full amount. Okay, probably too dark to read now. Yeah, can't focus. Oh, when you're this thirsty, that's it. So if that's the case, I can easily just manage that. Drink that up. Have a little bit more cattail stock. I didn't lose too much hunger there. Let me just see if I can finish that up with the last 2. Or the last 3 hours, I guess. And too dark? Yeah, too dark. Okay. So we've almost got that done, but that's definitely helping towards our fire starting skill. And speaking of fire starting, we are going to get the fire going once more. Okay, so we come in here, the fire should be... Oh man, that's one thing with being so dark in here. I don't like using the matches quite this unnecessary. Yeah, I got turned around pretty good there. Okay, there it is. I do want to try... Let's take more charcoal. And start the fire again. Come on, start up. We'll just focus on getting the water, and then I'll have to try and figure out food. I don't want to resort to carnivore meat, but I haven't seen... I'm trying to think where that deer carcass was. I don't think it was up top here. I think that was down on the lower level of the valley. And yeah, there's nothing really here. I mean, I could prepare the reishi mushrooms. It does say this has healing properties, so maybe... I don't know if it actually is just like general health help, or just generally helps your condition. Oh, that's only until melted still. Okay, well, and I guess I can prepare more of those. Oh, that's actually still going through. They took longer than I thought they would. Maybe temperature affects that. I've never thought about that before.
I could eat anything right now.
Yeah, we probably will have eating anything soon. Yeah, it sucks that I couldn't really, like, make anything with those. How am I doing for water? Okay, slowly getting more in. But yeah, there weren't any more cattails outside this cave. I don't think the other cave had either. I'm trying to think if there was anything around any of the exits, but I haven't seen any rabbits. There's been the one wolf. Huh. Yeah, this is a little bit of a predicament to figure out, but what I'll do is I'll just take a hike out to here, come back in so it saves, and end this episode off, and try to figure out where we'll go next. It might be that I'll actually start investigating that, like, fallen tree, and if it does take us up somewhere else. I was looking at the map. Okay, it's interesting that it reveals up there, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah, so I think we came up, we're here. And this is kind of like the nook for the cave going out this way. It's an uphill, and maybe that goes across down to more southern area. Oh, it's hard to say. I have no layout of the land, and I don't have a lot of good gear right now. Okay, there we go. I'm getting out of there. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to be able to see Dickel out here. But yeah, none of these are cattail stalks to be able to get even just a few crunchies. We'll see what we can do next episode, but we're in a much better place than where we were previous attempts. Thank you guys, though, for joining me on another episode of The Long Dark, our survival playthrough. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in comments right down below. Our big thing is going to be trying to figure out just direction and getting out of the Hushed River Valley. I think if we can find a way out of here, we're going to be able to do a lot more. But until then, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle trying to make sure we can keep food. Firewood's no problem, water's no problem, shelter's not a problem. Food is, though, so we'll have to try to figure out what we can do. But until I do see you in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.